Come in. Afternoon. Have a seat.
Thank you, sir.
You are working through this RPF's job,
Yes,
and
sir.
you got selected through CAPF.
No, sir. Through civil service only, sir.
RPF.
Yes,
It's
sir.
part of
Is a part of civil service? I don't know. अभी है?
Yes, sir.
It's there. Okay.
Yeah, Central Armed Forces Service.
All right. What is your job profile now?
Sir, at present I was I'm a divisional security commissioner in RPF.
What do you do well that?
Sorry, sir.
What work you do?
Sir, our prime responsibility is securing the railway property and also assisting the state police in helping the passenger security and passenger safety, sir.
So passenger security as well as railway property security, two aspects. Both of
Yes,
you
sir.
look at.
Yes, sir.
So you are given a particular zone. What is your area of operation?
Sir, at present I am working in Southern Railway. It is the zone. Under Southern Railway, my working area is Madurai Division.
Madurai.
Division, yes, sir.
And how many railway stations and all will come under that?
Sir, totally 160 railway stations are there, including the major and minor railway station. We have 9 inspector level posts and 8 sub-inspector level posts.
Okay. Now, first talking about the railway property,
Yes, sir.
then we'll talk about all this. What all will come under railway property?
Sir, all the properties like railway track, coaches, the infrastructure facilities which are available, signaling system, and also the station premises, station building, commercial aspects of railways, like the shops, everything will come under railway properties.
One general complaint against RPA is that rather than protecting the railway property, they eat away the railway property. They take things from the wagon, goods trains and all that. You believe this allegation is correct or incorrect? Or it's just a perception?
Sir, it is actually not correct, sir, because we are the force securing this railway property throughout India. Sir, there may be rarely 1 or 2 incidents, sir, but our force is the prime respondent for all railway property theft, sir, and also we are highly efficient in securing the property.
And how do you train the force that they are really loyal, honest and efficient as you are claiming? What is the basis of your claim?
Sir, our force is properly trained, they are loyal, and even in my division also, we are properly coordinating with them. We are regularly addressing their issues so that they will be working loyal to the railway police, sir.
How do you coordinate with the GRP, which are posted by the state police at the railway station? You know about
Sir.
GRP?
Yes, sir.
What are the functions of GRP?
Sorry, sir.
What are the functions of GRP?
Yes, sir. Sir, government railway police has the prime responsibility of securing the passengers and also safety of passengers, sir. For example, the IPC sections will come under the government railway police. And we have coordination with the railway police, like regularly we have the coordination meeting at the level of inspectors and also at the level of Regional Security Commission and SP Railways.
What safety issues the passenger generally face while traveling in Indian Railways, and how the RPF can really address those safety issues of the passengers?
So one is theft of their property, mobile snatching, chain snatching, bag lifting. These are theft of their property, sir. And others is women are facing some kind of issues, nuisance, fight with the co-passengers. And these are some of the regular happenings, sir. Rarely dacoity will happen, murder, rape, or these are some rare occurrences in railways, sir. And RPF is...
But then harassment, rapes also occur within the railways. People are thrown out of the moving trains. All this is your duty to do that.
Sir, we will assist the GRP in handling these kind of cases, sir. We are the first respondent if at all any issues happen. But as per the rules, we don't have power to prosecute them. We will assist the GRP in prosecuting them, sir.
My question is not about prosecution and all. My question is about prevention.
Yes, sir.
How your RPF force is going to prevent a man who is thrown out of the train, running train and all that? You have your presence everywhere. How can you do that? In a very secluded train, women are getting raped. Every day this news comes. Whose responsibility is this? RPF. How do you protect these human beings in the running train?
So for that we have enhanced the security capability of railways. Like we have installing CCTV cameras in the vulnerable trains, sir. And also installing automatic doors we are constantly putting RPF people in escort duty in the vulnerable trains where more crime is happening. And also in station premises, we are installing a lot of CCTV cameras, FRS system to detect the antisocial elements, sir. And we have the railway helpline working 24/7, which is 139. If at all any passenger is in distress, we will immediately attend the next station, sir.
Now you come from Salem.
Yes, sir.
What kind of steel plant is there in Salem? What kind of steel is produced there?
Sir, initially it is planned for normal raw steel production, sir. But later, because of lack of availability of raw material, now we are producing stainless steel from the scrap iron.
And which country has collaborated in setting up the plant?
Sir, I am not able to recollect, sir.
You are not able to. The steel is there are two issues facing India on the front of steel. One is that its production causes pollution and climate change. The steel, cement, these are the areas. How we are, if at all, addressing the issue of climate change caused by steel production. Second issue is that you know about CABM, carbon adjustment tax imposed by EU.
Yes, sir.
So it will affect our steel exports also.
Yes, sir.
So I've given you two issues. One is relating to climate change caused by steel, how to address it, and second is how to respond to the EU CABM, because we are exporters of steel, cement, aluminium, all of which will be taxed under CABM.
Sir, regarding the first question of addressing the pollution, we have to improve the mechanism in which steel is produced, sir. Earlier, for the purpose of heating, we are using coal. We can change it to the renewable energy based heating, sir. Second, we have to use the mechanism like electric scrubber, proper facilities for curbing the outlet of air, sir. After treating the sludges only, we have to let it out so the soil pollution will not happen. Like these steps, we can reduce the pollution. In case of the tax which are put by the European Union, sir, we have to have a proper dialogue with them. By diplomatic channel, we have to address this issue, sir. Because we are the developing country. For our economic development and have a competitive export in comparison to our competitors, we have to make sure that our steels are not taxed highly, so that we will get benefit. We have to deal it in the proper diplomatic way, sir.
That is the answer to your second question.
Yes, sir.
When the CABM will come into effect, which year?
Sir, I am not aware of it, sir.
You are not aware of it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Otherwise,
So, Mr. Karthikeyan,
Sir.
your optional was geography, I suppose.
Yes, sir.
So, we have recently seen that particularly the southern states, more often Chennai, is facing threats from floods, cyclones, and lot of disasters are there. So, what is your view, whether government is taking these disasters very seriously or letting people face it at their own?
So government is taking serious steps. When we compare the flood in 2015 and now 2023, in 2015 the rainfall was around 20 centimeter in a day, but in case of 2023 it was around 40 centimeter in a day. But the number of loss of life and the water stagnation days is very less compared to the area flood because of government measures, sir. For example, they created a drainage system. They removed the encroachment in lakes and river areas. And also they desilted the lakes and rivers, sir. Because of this, the carrying capacity of lakes got increased and the floodwater stagnation is reduced. And also we created drainage which is capable of handling 20 centimeter of rainfall per day, but since because of natural disaster, it was around 40 centimeter. So it was not able to cope up in the drainage, sir. But in future, government will definitely increase the capacity.
So, do you feel that the disaster relief given by the central government is adequate, or state has its resources to fight this menace?
So generally in case of disasters, state will face difficulty in coping with the economic loss. At the time, state needs the support of center. And recently, the central government has allocated the money, but state feels it is not adequate, sir. So we should have a proper assessment of the damage, and proper discussion should be there with the center and the state, and the amount has to be finalized.
So do you feel insurance can play a role in this
Yes, sir.
disaster management and protecting the value of the properties?
Yes, sir.
How?
Sir,
Because for that you have to pay hefty premiums. To mostly the insurance is now open for the private companies also. So they will be charging premium at their rates. So what is your take on that?
sir, in case of insurance, as you said, sir, we have to pay a lot of premium, but at the same time, it will help in case of disasters like flood. And in situation of disaster, government can help the insurance companies to give the money with some relaxation, and also government can compensate the insurance companies for giving money in the time of disaster, sir. By having a mechanism and incentivizing the insurance companies, we can sort out the problem to such extent.
But you see, while making any claims, they put lot of restrictions. So do you feel that real objective will be met by getting the properties insured?
Sir, I am agreeing with you that a lot of conditions are put during the claiming of insurance, sir, but we need to have a openness in that. For that, we should have a proper rules and regulation procedure should be followed by insurance companies. Sir, earlier government has taken step like the insurance companies in the ad, they will not mention properly what are the conditions. Now government has told that you have to clearly mention everything. In ads, the speed way of explaining the rules should not be there. It should be in a proper phased manner, and it should be in regional language. Like that, we have to make sure that insurance companies clearly explain the details to the customers. That will help, sir.
Okay. You have been a technical aspects also. You are BTech in information technology,
Yes,
and you have worked with TCS also. So what do you feel that how much threat from the cyber security is real and how it can be met out, considering the illiteracy or we can say ignorance of our major population? When we have introduced the Jan Trinity, everybody is on mobile. So how you foresee and what are your views how this thing can be managed?
Sir, with the expansion of digital economy, the cyber security threats are very real, sir. And for that purpose, government is taking a lot of steps. For example, recently, the government will send message to the people regarding the spam calls. If at all some people is calling, please don't respond to and give your PIN numbers or ATM numbers. And even banks are giving education to the people through messages, videos, like banks will not ask for your PIN number and don't devolve your card number to the spam callers. Like that, this kind of action is going on, sir. And when we compare some 10 years before and now, the awareness about cyber threats and the hacking and these kind of things are increased a lot among the peoples. So in near future, sir, we can definitely have a secured environment, and also we are having proper cyber security cells for handling these kind of threats.
But despite this, our economy is moving more toward digitals. This threat is looming very large. So what is your take on that? What should government do more to educate people or to have a sense of if somebody money has gone, in rare cases it comes back, right? So what can be the policy initiative of the government to have trust of the people?
Sir, in these type of cases, the government should help in faster resolution of the cases. That will help to build trust among the people, sir. And also, government should make sure that they are addressing the concern of people in a final way. They should be, even sir, if government is responding properly, then half of the problem will get solved. That has to be there. And also, we can go for insurance. If at all the money is lost because of any cyber issues, government can come up with the insurance policy so that people will be secure, sir.
So can there be some technological interventions by the government?
Yes, sir. We have our cyber security force which are working to prevent these kind of threats, and also we are using artificial intelligence to find threats posed by the cyber security criminals.
So any idea about the finance commission grants given to the states?
Yes, sir.
Yes, tell me.
Sir, the finance commission has the responsibility of devolving the money between various states and between the center and the state. Now they have a proper proportion with having the details like population, income distance, fiscal discipline, forest cover, and based on that proportion, the states are devolved money as per their performance, sir.
So which money is devolved basically?
Sir, the money which is deposited in the Consolidated Fund of India will be devolved between the states.
Entire money, you
No,
want
sir.
to say?
Sir, there are a few exceptions are there. For example, the citizen surcharges which are get by the center will not be devolved to the states.
Otherwise all.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what is the ratio? Do you have any idea how much is devolved to the states?
Sir, it is around 42% as recommended by the 14th Penal Commission. Now, the money is same, but 1% is reduced for 41 because of the new creation of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh Union Territories.
So recently 16th Finance Commission has been set up. Who is the chairman of that?
Sir, Aravind Panagaria.
What is his background? From where is he a bureaucrat?
Sir, I am not aware, sir.
You are not aware. Okay. So any idea what is GST compensation?
Yes, sir. Sir, GST is a destination-based tax. Because of this, the manufacturing state will not get benefit. For example, Maharashtra, Gujarat are manufacturing state, and the goods will be sold in some other state. The GST will be implemented in those states, and because of this reason, the states like Maharashtra and Gujarat will get less income. So to compensate that, government has come with the policy of GST compensation.
So what was the duration of that policy? Whether that period has passed or still states are being compensated?
Sir, at present it is passed, sir. Initially the duration was for about 5 years. Now states are asking for extension. Now it is in discussion phase, sir.
So that means now no GST compensation is given.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right, sir? You can.
Ajay, I couldn't get, when the chairman was asking about in the train, which force is responsible for security of passengers while the moving trains? That's the Railway Protection Force or GRP?
Both, sir. Both forces will deploy their staff for the purpose of escorting duty.
Achha, both forces do it together.
Yes, sir. Not together, sir. We will divide the trains among ourselves. Based on the vulnerability, based on the number of trains happening in the trains, we will have a proper schedule. This train has to be guarded by GRP, this train has to be guarded by RPF.
Okay, whichever train is done by GRP, then RPF doesn't go there. Where RPF goes, then the GRP doesn't go there.
Sir, but rarely if the train is more vulnerable. For example, in case of Madurai division, the train which plies between Kanyakumari and Madurai, Howrah Express, is more prone for crimes. So in the train, the escort is done by both GRP and RPF.
Oh. And who is in the commanding position? Who leads the team? From RPF or from the GRP?
Sir, there is no common lead, sir. For GRP, they will have their separate commanding officer, and for RPF, separate commanding officer will be there.
And they will coordinate among
Yes, sir.
Tell me, in this, you've written age relaxation, nature of age relaxation claim 2. What does it mean?
Sir, that is the category, sir. OBC is mentioned in the category number 2. Based on the OBC, I am claiming age relaxation.
Okay. And and you say that you are non-creamy layer. Eh?
Yes, sir.
Non-creamy layer. And what is the income tax slab for non-creamy layer?
So that is 8 lakhs.
8 lakhs. What is the per capita income in India today?
Sir, it is $2,800.
Which works out equivalent to how, in money terms, how much?
Sir, around 1 lakh and 46,000, sir.
So if that's the per capita GDP income for the individual, isn't it 8 lakh limit is very, very unfair to the average Indian citizen?
Sir, when we compare these two amounts, it is the per capita income, sir. But in case of this amount set for creamy layer, that is for the whole family income. If the family income exceeds 8 lakhs, then you will not be in the creamy layer. So, because of this difference, this variation is there, sir.
So you think the 8 lakh limit is all right, or it should be brought down, or it should be extended further, higher?
Sir, after analyzing the income and data of various people and various sections of the society of different caste, government has come up with this number, sir. So there will be no need to change this number, sir.
Do you think this criminal provision should also be introduced in the scheduled caste, scheduled tribe reservation?
Sir, in my opinion, I feel the time has come to introduce the creamy layer in scheduled caste and scheduled tribe also, because in my personal experience and also from the society, what I am observing is the people who are getting the benefits of reservation in case of SC and ST is getting the benefits repeatedly, and the people who are left out are still left out. The fair competition within the communities of SC and ST is not happening, sir. So, in case of OBC, we are having one generation reservation benefit, but we can have at least 2 or 3 generation reservation benefit for SC and ST, and then after that we have to brought them under creamy layer so that other people also get benefit of reservation, sir.
Okay, so it's in your opinion, it should be introduced.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and tell me, Tamil Nadu is very much in the news because of the conflict between the government and the governor. What are the different issues of conflict that you can narrate?
Sir, there is an allegation that governor is keeping the bill pending for a long time. Second, the appointment of vice chancellor for various universities is not accepted by the governor office. Third, the appointment of state public service commission was rejected by governor office on the basis of not following the rules properly. Because of these reasons, sir, there is an issue between governor office and Tamil Nadu government, sir.
What is the view of the governor for these kind of actions?
Sir, governor's view, I was not able to comprehensively get, sir.
Okay. So there is a increasing view that the governors are acting as very partisan members of the ruling dispensation at the center. So there should be a change in the nature and character of the governorship. What are the suggestions and what you would accept?
Sir, in the present situation, we can see there are a lot of issues raised by the state government that government is acting like agent of center, and in few cases it is true also, sir. For avoiding this kind of situation, we have to make sure that the appointment of governor happens in a fair manner. For that, there are already recommendations by commissions like Sarkaria Funchi Commission that governor has to be appointed with the concurrence of the state government, or otherwise we can have a collegiate system for the appointment of governor to various states. And also there should be a mechanism for removal of governor. For example, if the state has the power to remove by voting in 2/3 majority or otherwise special majority, then it will be fair, sir. These kind of issues can be avoided in that case.
So is there a possibility that there should be a time limit in which the governors must take a decision about a legislation passed by an assembly?
Yes, sir. It should be there, sir, because we are already lagging in lot of areas. If the time limit is not there, the governance will not be effective, sir.
Federalism is under threat, and a lot of states have been raising this issue. Kerala is a classic example. And there have been, wherever there is an opposition ruled state, there is a conflict with the center because of the interventionist role. In the same states are in power at the center and state, there are no conflict at all. In the federalism at threat kind of conditions that is happening, at various points of time, the Supreme Court of India has been called upon to intervene. Can you give me some examples where the Supreme Court intervened between this fight between the center and the states?
Sir, one, the Supreme Court intervened in terms of issues between Tamil Nadu government and governor. Supreme Court advised to have a proper discussion between both the two, sir. And second, in case of issues between Kerala and central government of regarding money devolution, in that case also Supreme Court has advised the government to give a compensation for them or one-time package for for them for 10 days. So these are some of the areas.
About you make a discussion among them and come out with a amicable solution. These are all wishy-washy presentations. Very decisive intervention by the Supreme Court in the history of the federalism.
Sir, the SR Bommai case itself, sir. In this, it has given a proper guidelines about the relation between central government and state government, implementation of president rule, about the impartiality of governor, and also the following constitutional ways in the regular working, sir.
There was a criticism of the Supreme Court of India about its verdict on Article 370, which is criticism not about the substantive issue whether Article 370 should be remain or not. That's a issue Supreme Court need to take. About the procedural issue. What was the procedural issue involved in the Article 370, which was overlooked by the Supreme Court?
Sir, at the time of inclusion of Article 370, it was mentioned that the Constitutional Assembly of the Jammu and Kashmir should take decision about inclusion or exclusion of Article 370. But sir, that was changed to Legislative Assembly by a presidential order. After that, the state was taken under the governor rule. Now governor has the legislative power. So now president has legislative power. Now he has abolished the Article 370, sir. So this was taken up in the Supreme Court, but Supreme Court has upheld the decision of presidency.
Good.
Thank you, sir.
Karthikeyan,
Sir.
let's come to RPF. What is the highest post of the RPF? DG?
Sir, Director General.
Right, DG.
Yes, sir.
Who is the president? Sanjeev Chandra?
Sir, Manoj Yadav, IPS.
Okay. How does it, generally that has been the trend for in the railways, RPF officers don't reach DG?
No, sir. RPF officer reached up to the level of ADG. DG will be always from IPS.
But RPF in the present system is a group A service?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now with the change in the railway recruitment, it is a part of the railway management service, so it is separate.
No, sir. It is separate.
It is separate because of the specialization.
Yes, sir.
No, sir was asking, so my chairman also asked, and it came out there is need of the coordination is the basis for passenger security between the ERP, RPF, and I add state police also. Now tell me, if that is the case, where is the technology? What is the technological upgradation the RPF, Ministry of Railways, is taking in terms of passenger security? Because I find it very difficult even in Delhi, when you have to check your baggage, it's so casual. What a casual approach, you will not allow at your place. Tell me a role of technology in the railway protection for the passengers.
Sir, the first thing, we are improving the infrastructure of station in terms of security. Now the Amrit Bharat station scheme has come, major station redevelopment scheme has come. In this scheme, we are restricting the access to the station. For example, sir, if you take our New Delhi station, it can be accessed from all the sides. But after the redevelopment, the access will be highly restricted. Only from the proper entry, proper baggage checking only, we can enter, sir. So this is one of the upgradation. Second, we are installing FRS systems.
What is FRS system?
Sir, facial recognition system for the purpose of detecting the criminals whenever they enter into the station. And third, we are going for automatic doors, CCTVs inside the coaches, proper mechanism for passengers to immediately contact the railway police, like contact number 139 and also WhatsApp number will be provided to the passengers in the tickets itself, sir. So these are some of the technology upgradation we are doing for securing the passengers.
How much this is a 5-year plan, or how much time it is going to take?
Sir, at present we don't have a time limit, sir, but we are speeding up the process.
Okay. There is one last year, 2023. There is one annual conference of the railway police of the world over called World Security Congress. Last year, India was a host, And where was it held?
Sir, it held in Jaipur.
Jaipur. Can you sir, tell me some, if you recollect, what were the issues of it before it? What were the recommendations? I mean, issues, no, but what are the recommendations?
Sir, comprehensively, I
Did
was.
you attend it?
No, sir, I am not attended.
Tell me.
Sir, comprehensively, I was not able to list out the recommendations, sir.
Yeah.
But in general, the issues of passenger security, the cyber threats, technology upgradation, amenities, and the coordination between various forces, and technology upgradation for securing the properties, all these items are discussed in the Congress.
Your RPF initiates a lot of new initiatives like Nanne Farishte.
Yes, sir.
What is the Nanne Farishte?
Sir, it is an operation for securing the children who run away from home. So this is operation only first day, sir.
Well, it is the social side of the RPF.
Yes, sir.
What are the other such initiatives?
Sir, other initiatives like we have Yatri Suraksha for helping the passenger in case of any theft. We have Operation Narcos for
Yes.
detecting the contraband items.
Yeah.
We have Upal Bath for helping passengers in case of railway act crimes.
Okay.
So these are some of the areas.
Wonderful. Now I want to go to Yercaud and want to visit Mettur Dam from Delhi. Tell me the train. How do I go? What my boarding point is at Delhi. What is my last point? And by air. I mean, should not take one line each. By train from here, where I get down.
Sir, we have Rajdhani and Duronto for reaching Chennai, sir. From there are a lot of trains are available, like Vande Bharat is there, and we have Thiruvananthapuram Express is there. Daily.
Now, if I go by air, I board the plane from here. What is my airport at near Yercaud?
Sir, Salem Airport is the nearby airport, sir, but we don't have direct flight connectivity from Delhi to Salem. We
Okay.
have to deboard at Chennai. We have to take a connecting flight to Salem. From there, we have good road connectivity to Yercaud and Mettur dams.
No. Yercaud, my last question. What is the best season? And tell me us about beauty of Yercaud and Mettur Dam to everyone.
Yes, sir. Sir, first I will start with Yercaud. Yercaud, the name itself means that lakes and forest. It is a combination of lake and forest. Many lakes are there in the hills, and it is of a proper height, around some 1000 meters. So the climate will not too cold or too hot. It will be pleasant throughout the year. Even in the winters, the climate will be not too harsh. And third, sir, it is
in Salem district.
Yes, sir. And it is called poor man's UT because it has very budget-friendly areas. It has the highest point where our temple is located, sir.
Yeah, Shiva temple.
Yes, sir.
And tell me what is the best period to go?
Sorry, sir.
Best time to go to Yercaud?
Sir, best time will be around January, February, March. These 3 months are best time, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Only yesterday Kerala has filed a petition in the Supreme Court that its borrowing limits are being covered by the union government. Do you have the similar problems facing Tamil Nadu also, that you are not being given the desired borrowing limits? First of all, make this question in 3 parts. One is, what do you mean by borrowing by the states? And what are the borrowing powers given in the constitution? Number 3, what are the issues debatable today? Because all South Indians are raking up this issue. Am I clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Give a very clear answer.
Sir, the borrowing limits are set by the center based on the FRBM Act. It was kept at 6% of the state GDP. And second, sir, the Constitution has given the power to center for managing the fiscal discipline of the state. And third, sir, because of lack of areas to get more money for their administrative purpose, for example, in case of Kerala, their economic opportunity is less, and due to that they are facing a lot of shortages of money, and now they are asking the center to relax these limits so that they can borrow and run the administration.
But then why center is opposing this? Why they are not allowing the borrowing? They must have a reason for that.
Sir, center want to ensure the fiscal discipline.
Under which, what do you know about the FRBM Act?
So FRBM Act wants to make sure that the revenue deficit, fiscal deficit and the primary deficit are under control. If at all that is violated, the state or the center have to give proper explanation to the parliament why it is violated.
What is the solution then? Center is saying something, states are saying that their stress level is going up. What do you suggest?
Sir, at present, Supreme Court has advised for a one-time package for Kerala for 10 days with proper precondition. The long-term solution will be,
But Kerala has not accepted it.
yes sir.
They don't want one-time waiver by the center. That's what has come in the news today.
So the long-term solution will be increasing the economic opportunity in the state. For example, Kerala is divided of many industries. Large industries are not available. It is morely a remittance-based economy. Tourism development is not up to the mark, and even the investment of government is mostly in the public sector. Private sector is not encouraged, and because of that, employment creation is less. If all these problems are sorted out in a step-by-step manner, then we can avoid this kind of problems in case of fiscal discipline, sir.
Now, southern states, they staged a march also, started by Karnataka and then Kerala supported, Tamil Nadu also supported. That was about the stepmotherly treatment given to southern states by the Finance Commission in terms of devolution of funds. What are the issues involved as far as South Indian states are concerned?
So the Finance Commission devolution is based on the criteria like income distance around 40%, forest 10%, population 10%. Like that, it has a proper proportion for devolving money to various states. But sir, South Indian states are raising the issue because they are telling that because of our development, because of our increase in per capita income, we are given less money by the center and we are punished for our development activities. Like that, they are complaining, sir. But if you see the constitution, it has given the responsibility to Finance Commission for the purpose of balanced and integrated development for the whole country.
So, you mean to say the Finance Commission is correct and the states are incorrect. Is that your position?
Sir, my question is, Finance Commission is correct in the sense it has to bring a balanced and integrated development to the country. States from their side, they are raising the issue because they are getting less money when compared to the earlier Finance Commission devolution.
That's okay. Point is that the situation should remain where it is, status quo, or you will suggest certain improvements in the system. How the states can be satisfied?
Sir, we have to rework the
What is the divisible pool? How can we expand the divisible pool?
Sir, at present 42% is the divisible pool, sir. In that, we have to rework on the proportion on which basis the states are given with money.
Suggest some method of expanding the money going to the divisible pool so that they can get a bigger share in the bigger cake.
Sir, we can give money from the tax cess and surcharges which are put by the central government. And second, sir, we can increase the divisible pool itself. Now from the 42%, we can increase that to 50% because more responsibilities are taken by the state government in case of day-to-day work.
What is a cess and what is a surcharge? Give some examples.
Sir, cess is put as a type of tax which is put for the specific purpose. For example, we have education cess, coal cess, and this cess will be used for that purpose only. The education cess will be used for purpose of development of education. And surcharges is a tax on the tax. For example, if a person income is increasing 1 crore, then a surcharge of 30% will be put on the income.
Yes, I
cess.
got your point. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. You
Thank
can
you,
go
sir.
now. We'll call you.
Thank you, sir.
बात चुकी है और मैंने बोला
How do you, when is your interview?
Sir, March 18.
March.
18, sir.
Oh,
Coming Monday.
Oh, very near.
How did you feel with us?
Sir, the questions were, I have never expected this kind of questions. Deep and also simple.
You did well.
This is how they will interview you. This is the way they will take you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Some of us have been to UPSC interview board also without revealing who has been there. So this is how it will go on. You are very good and you know how to tackle the questions. Your knowledge is good. Most questions were RPF and security, which is obviously expected. So security in the railway is a big issue. How you manage it, they'll ask you. You come from Chennai, so Chennai is facing lots of issues in terms of planning, flooding, this, that, climate change. So you should be on that. And my last questions on this South Indian divide, North-South divide, and complaints of your states. You must be thorough with that.
Yes, sir.
This question is my last question was very relevant for you.
Yes.
I will ask you on this. The rest of it, I don't know. I mean, what to say and all. Anything can be
I
asked.
mean, I know you have been yourself through this process, you know it. Much depends on, in this case, suppose this is my interview, like what sir said. Very good marks, but how is your written? That will combine everything.
Yes, sir.
Which year you qualified for the RPA?
Sir, 2017.
And in between, you appeared and got nothing.
Sir, I didn't appear, sir, after that.
Okay.
That's all. Otherwise, few questions on current issues. What is going on in the, you know already. Most current issues like CA has been notified now, so rules
Yes, sir.
and all. The linkage between CA and NRC. Why it's being opposed? For what reason they are opposing it? Many people. All this you are supposed to read.
Yes, sir.
I need not tell you.
My best observation about you is, like Lalit sir said, how do you tackle the situation? Like World Security Congress, I also was not sure, but you knew about it. Recommendation you did not know, but he rightly said with the objectives, you could match what could have been the thing. I mean, everything depends on much on that. And my personal question, in this RPF, what level you can reach?
Sir, at present I can reach up to IG levels. After that, it is not possible.
IG is what?
After IG,
Sir.
what you going to become?
Sir, mostly at the level of IG, I will retire, sir.
No, but above IG, what post lies?
Sir, above IG it is ADG and then DG, sir.
Oh, DG.
Yes, sir.
That means you can reach up to level 15.
Sir, no, sir. I can reach up to level 14, sir.
That is joint secretary level.
Yes, sir.
You want to ask something?
Sorry, sir.
You want to ask something from us?
No, sir.
No?
No, sir.
Go.
So one thing I want to add, sir,
Yes,
if
sir.
you kindly permit.
Sure.
You have told that Finance Commission devaluation is 42%, but 42% was specific for COVID. During that period, it was 1% was increase, otherwise it is 41%.
Yes, sir.
Secondly, GST compensation is still continuing. After introduction of GST in 2017, it was initially brought for 5 years, but on the demand of various states, it has again been increased for next 5 years. So little things you just want to get brushed up,
Yes.
so that if you are giving some facts and figures, that should be correct.
Sure, sir.
Otherwise, you are confident, you are well mannered, you are well presentable. We expect you to be there, and all the best from our side.
Thank you, sir.
You can go to R. Dhanush. You know R. Dhanush?
No, sir.
You don't know Tamil actor?
Yes, sir, I know, sir.
Go to him.
Why not Rajnikant?
Rajnikant is old now. He is son-in-law of Rajnikant, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Now,
They are separated, I know she is separated.
That is son of Rajnikant.
Yes, not
Son-in-law.
Aishwarya is his wife. And they are not separated.
he married the second daughter of Rajnikant.
Aishwarya, of course.
Aishwarya, sir.
Aishwarya, I know, I have met him. I have lunch with him. Chalo, take care.
Thank you, sir.
Very good.
Thank you.